All right. What's happening, guys? And welcome back to my channel, Skool Gunner. I hope you're all getting on out there, guys, getting on well. I hope you're having a nice weekend. It is what it is, guys. The game, it's finally here. It takes on more significance as Manchester City have won yesterday, away to Crystal Palace with a penalty with 10 minutes to go. So City won yesterday. They took the 3 points. They're within 2 points of us now, but we have a game in hand, and we're still top of the league. Fulham away. I think it's going to be a tough game, to be honest. I think it's going to be a really, really hard physical game. So we'll have to see how it works out. Yeah, it is what it is, as they say. But I think it's going to be a tricky enough game for us. That's how I see things. My prediction, I'm nervous, guys, I'm not going to lie, as I have been the last couple of games. The team, you've got to assess our last 2 games, okay? So, of course, our last game was away against Sporting Lisbon, where we got a 2-2 draw. All right. And the performance was not what I expected, to put it mildly. I think we should have done much better than we did against them, with all due respects to them. Then we have, before that, we played Bournemouth, of course, in the classic game at the Emirates. And we found ourselves 2-0 down, but we ended up winning 3-2. But as you saw yesterday from Bournemouth when they beat Liverpool, they're not a one-trick pony. They're actually quite a tricky team. So that game in general against Bournemouth was tricky. But now we face Fulham at Craven Cottage at their home. It's going to be a very, very, very tough challenge. I see one person is tuning in. Welcome along to my live stream. I hope you're keeping well. I hope you're having a nice weekend so far. And then just 1 second. Just got to do a bit of jiggery pokery and I'll be back. All right. Like Arnie says, I'll be back. Just kind of waking up there, guys. So give me a bit of tops. All right. Let's see. Just 1 second, guys. Just gotta set something up. All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on here. All right, man. What's going on, McManus? You're making a habit of being the first guy in my streams, man. Welcome along. My prediction. Jeez, I tell you, that is a very good question, my friend. My prediction, score prediction now, I can give you. But my prediction for the game in general, pain. I think it's going to be a draw. 2-2, maybe. Yeah, I think it's going to be a very hard game. I think we'll get a 2-2 draw. I know City won yesterday. I get it. You know what I mean? But I think it's going to be a tough game for us. And I think Fulham are going to be well up for it. They beat Leeds in the Cup, I think a week and a half ago, maybe 10 days ago. So definitely they're not a team to be taken lightly. But let me know what your score prediction is. What do you think is going to happen in the game? I think it's going to be a difficult game. No doubt. I think it's going to be tricky. Yeah. It is what it is, I think it's going to be a hard game for us. I don't know. Look, you have to bear in mind as well, my friend. I mean, at this point of the season, every game is like a cup final. And I am nervous. I mean, seriously. I mean, I was in work yesterday and I was working with an Australian guy. We're both Gooners, as it happens, all right? There's a lot of Gooners in my job. So we're both Gooners. And like I said, he's an Aussie. And he was keeping tabs on it, yeah. But of course, with 10 minutes to go, they struck the front. Now, for a long time, it looked like City were going to be denied. That's football. Now, if Arsenal want to be champions, they have to go out today and they need to pick it up. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. It's going to be a massive challenge, a huge clash. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, no doubt. I don't know. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw, to be honest, or we could actually get turned over. Pressure was on the team. City won yesterday. Of course, they're going to be aware of it. Um, it's going to be a tough battle, I tell you, my opinion. Maybe I'm not giving us the credit we deserve, but our last two performances have been shaky. And that's no word of a lie. Last two performances have been very, very shaky. So I don't know. Make what you want of it, yeah. Definitely going to be a tough game, yeah. Definitely going to be a tough game, no doubt. It's going to be a tricky one, absolutely. So we'll have to see what happens with that, yeah. But I suppose anything is possible in the scheme of things. Anything is possible in the scheme of things, but it's going to be a very hard game. I think this will be a tough one. I think we might just win it. 89th minute, 1-0 to us, but I think it'll be a tough game. It's going to be a real challenge. It's going to be a tough one. I don't know, man. I don't know what you thought about Manchester City yesterday. Of course, they beat Paddy Vieira, beat Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace 1-0. And Palace were home. Close game, to be honest. Haaland missed a sitter before he got the penalty after Gundogan was brought down. But I don't know. Bit disappointing the way they got the win. Maybe they deserve it. But a tough game coming up. A tough game coming up, no doubt. Fulham are going to pull out all the stops. I'm actually living in that side of London now, that part of London. I'm living in southwest London. So I go out and do exercise, guys. Yeah? I do fitness when I have time. So I go past the stadium, yeah, do my thing. I go past Craven Cottage. They look well up for it. I'm not going to lie. They've had it up on the board a long time that they're going to be playing us on the 12th. Look, it's going to be a massive, massive game. It's going to be a huge battle. I know we have to raise ourselves up after that disappointment of City winning yesterday. We need to pick it up again. We're still 2 points ahead. We have that game in hand, but we need to win today. Every game now we need to win. From here till the end of the season. We have to play Liverpool. Okay, maybe their performance yesterday didn't scare the life out of me, but the way they played against United certainly did. We're going to have to go to City. We're going to have to play them at the Etihad. Are we going to get something out of that game? They beat us pretty comprehensively in the last two matches this season. Now. That's not so long ago. Now we have to face them again. I just think they have our number. One-on-one, they have our number. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We'll just have to see the way it works out. I watched the City game yesterday. I thought City were lucky. Palace played well, but it goes to show there's no easy games. Yeah, exactly. There's no easy games, my friend. Anyway, anybody watching this, check out this man's channel, yeah? McManus Sense. Do yourselves a favour. Subscribe to his channel, like the video, and comment in the comment section below. And let him know what you think of his videos, yeah? Of his uploads. But of course, if you subscribe, click on the notifications bell that you get notified every time the man uploads content. He also has the McManus Gaming, if you want to check out that channel too. Same thing apply, guys. If you sub, click on that bell, guys, that you get notified every time he uploads content. Alright? That is the name of the game. Otherwise, no point in subscribing. Simple as. Save yourself and himself the trouble, Let me just text a friend of mine just 1 second. Mm-hmm. No problem, amigo. Sorry about that. I was just texting someone. I'm actually going to put this shout out to all the crew and let them know that I'm online. Maybe they'll come onto my stream and give the OSG a bit of support. You know, simple as OSG. Old school gunner. You know what I mean? All right, just 1 second. Let me hit up my followers. Taib in will comment. Hi Dave, can you send out a message for all those wanting Arsenal to fail this season? Laugh out loud. Yeah, this one's gone out to Warren. It's not going to happen, Mr. Negative. All right, Mr. Negative, Mr. Anti Mikel Arteta. It's not going to happen. This one's for you, Warren. And thanks for ignoring me and ghosting me, by the way, for no reason. Peace. All right, what's that for you, Taib? That's the truth. Taib, you and I should actually do like a rap collaboration. I don't know, would you be up for that? We should actually do like a rap collaboration. So let me know what you think of my crazy idea, if you think it's a good one or not. But yeah, we could do a collaboration, like a rap song. And we could call it Arteta's Revenge. I'm already thinking the lyrics, you know what I mean? We could call the song Arteta's Revenge. Obviously, the rap is going to start off with yo, 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 yo. And then we're going to take it from there. Because that's how you start every rap. Yo, yo. You know what I mean? All right, let me check what's going on with the sports news coming up to the game. Yeah, is Jesus going to play? Who knows? United are playing Southampton today. Yeah? Hopefully, they won't get beaten 7-0. Yeah, it's tied up the top, guys. We got that game in hand and we're 2 points clear, but we need to win that game in hand, yeah. And where are Fulham? Fulham are in 8th place. They're having not a bad season. Not a bad season so far. They're in 8th place, guys. Big up Fulham. They're doing alright for themselves. Southampton, I think, are relegated. Leeds could be following them. Geez, it'd be some shocker if West Ham got relegated. Oh my god. That'd be some nightmare for them, in fairness. Alright. Mad entertaining stream at the moment, I know, guys. Really tearing it up, yeah. Really tearing it up. SJ in the house. Big up, man. Big up yourself. Predictions for the game. How do you see it going against Fulham? Like every game now, my friend, it's a must win. We need to take the 3 points. Simple as that. You know what I mean? But let me know your prediction for the game. Do you think Gabriel Jesus is going to start? And what do you think about Manchester City winning yesterday? Yeah? Bit of a downer the way they won. But yeah, it is what it is. Man, of sense, I'm still here just doing bits around the house. Nice. Thank you for supporting anyway and tuning in, man. Alright. 9 views so far. Let's crank it up, guys. Let's take this to the next level. It's a preview of a must-win game for us. An absolutely enormous match for the club. Let me just go through what's going on actually right now. Alright. We have... Okay, we're top, guys. We got 26 games played. We've won 20, drawn 3, lost 3. Goals for 59 against 25. See if a goal difference of 34. 63 points. Man City, 27 games played, right? So one more than us. They've got 19 wins, 1 win less. They have 4 draws, 4 losses, 67 goals for, 25 against, and a goal difference of 42. They have 61 points. Then come United, 25 games played. They've won 15. They've drawn 4. They've lost 6. Goals for 41. Goals against 35. Goal difference 6. Points 49. Then comes Spurs. Right, they're in the top 4. Yeah. Liverpool had hopes, but they got beaten yesterday by Bournemouth, so that's kind of maybe put paid to those hopes. 27 games played for Spurs, 15 wins. 3 draws, 9 losses for Spurs compared to 3 for Arsenal. 49 goals for, 37 against, goal difference of 12, and they won 48 points. So yeah, must-win game today for Arsenal. Absolutely huge game. Win probability: Fulham 14%, a draw 20%, Arsenal 66%. Yeah, it's going to be a real battle. A real battle. Stadium, of course, is Craven Cottage. I pass there most days. General view inside the stadium before the match. Yep, that's Craven Cottage. It's going to be an interesting game, no doubt. It's going to be a tough one. We'll have to see the way it works out. Statistically, trending. Bernd Leno, of course. He's the goalkeeper for Fulham. He says he has no bad feelings or bad energy towards Arsenal and is even backing the Gunners to lift the trophy. I don't have toxic feelings or bad energy for Arsenal. It didn't end in the perfect way, but my reception at the Emirates was really good. I hope they win the title. Comments from that man Leno 7 minutes ago on his Twitter. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. Need to win anyway. Simple, 3 points. Hopefully Leno will do us a favour, yeah, and let a couple in. I'll take anything at this point. Seriously. Alright. Fulham v Arsenal. Let's see, let's check out the latest. Premier League leaders Arsenal head into today's meeting with Fulham at Craven Cottage under pressure to respond to Manchester City's win on Saturday. The Gunners have seen their lead cut to 2 points and now must deal with the added burden of Europa League football as they attempt to end a 19-year wait for a league title. Quite how continental competition will complicate matters for Mikel Arteta remains to be seen, but a visit to Fulham is hardly an ideal return. No, it could be worse. We could be going to City. One of the success stories of the Premier League this season, they are a difficult team to play against, and Marco Silva's side impressed during the return fixture at the Emirates Stadium before the World Cup. Still, these are the games Arsenal simply need to win if they're going to be crowned champions. Yeah, you got that right. Xhaka delivers double Arsenal trophy vote as his Jesus plan altered. Granit Xhaka insists Arsenal have the squad depth to fight for both the Europa League and Premier League this season. And maybe fight for them, but actually winning is a completely different matter. So I hope that Xhaka actually comes back to reality. You know what I mean? Sooner the better. He's getting a bit carried away, you know what I mean? Last couple of performances were not good. They were not good. Simple as. Wow, the stream is really taking off, huh? It's really doing something magnificent right now. Granit Xhaka insists, yeah, Arsenal are 5 points clear, Man City. No, we're 2 points clear, guys, but with that game in hand. We're chasing our first title since 2004. It's been so long. The Gunners are also in the last 16 of the Europa League, and they were held to a 2-2 draw by Sporting Lisbon in the Portuguese capital on Thursday night. They're no exclusive. No bad blood with Arsenal. I hope they win the title. When Bernd Leno reflects on the $3 million that Fulham paid to sign him from Arsenal last summer, he says with a smile, I have to say it's a bargain. It's very, very cheap. Especially in the Premier League. I am not £3 million. They're probably worth a little bit more. Otherwise, I would be a very bad player. The transfer fee could rise to $8 million with add-ons being met, but it still looks a steal. Yeah, Leno. 31-year-old German goalkeeper has excelled since the switch to Craven College and is playing a crucial role in Fulham's unlikely push for Europe under Marco Silva. Fulham will be 3 points off the Champions League places if they win Monday's West London derby at Brentford. He has rebuilt his career since being replaced by Aaron Ramsdale at Arsenal as number 1. Leno was hurt by his departure from the Emirates Stadium, but says he has no ill feelings as far. Arsenal injury update. Jesus, Nketiah and Odegaard list news and return dates. Arsenal are waiting for good news on the injury front with a number of key players currently absent. Gabriel Jesus is nearing a long-awaited return from knee surgery with Mohamed El-Neni and missing long-term. Smaller issues are affecting Leandro Trossard and Eddie Nketiah, who both missed Thursday's draw at Sporting. Illness has impacted Martin Odegaard and Kieran Tierney. Marco Silva insists he was happy at Fulham and dismissed any rumours of a move elsewhere ahead of the side's Premier League clash with leaders Arsenal on Sunday. Fulham have exceeded all expectations this campaign and head into the weekend 7th in the table. Just 3 points behind 5th place Liverpool. Interesting. McMahon said, stick with it, bro. It will take off. I learned my lesson anyway about doing the watch-alongs. If I want to do a watch-along, it's for pleasure. You know what I mean? But you don't get much traction on the watch-along. But it's for pleasure. It's for fun. But yeah, I want to be hitting some high numbers at some point. I was before. Did a couple of streams. Stick with it, bro. It will take off. Yeah, hopefully. I'll be here for a while anyway. Let's see. Maybe till 1:30. And we'll see you. And I got to get ready for work, unfortunately. McMahon says, do you see us getting anything from Liverpool and City? I don't think we're going to get anything at City. My own opinion. I don't think that's on the cards. Liverpool, they absolutely demolished United, of course, as you well know, man. Title contenders beaten 7-0. You know what I mean? That was the headline. Liverpool beat United 7-0 at Anfield, guys. The headline was title contenders trashed 7-0. If it's that Liverpool, I think we could be in trouble, but they definitely didn't look too good against Bournemouth yesterday, no doubt. They didn't look too strong, but you got to give Bournemouth credit. I think people don't realize what a difficult team they have to play against. Bournemouth are actually quite a difficult team to play against, and they have no little skill. They're quite good on the ball. They're quick. They've got aggression, but positive aggression. I was very impressed with Bournemouth. They gave us one hell of a fright at the Emirates. I mean, they had us on the rack. We were 2-0 down and we were looking at a defeat. We were staring it in the face, guys. Man City breathing down our necks. But the team rallied. And right at the death, of course, that brilliant goal got it for us 3-2. But I think Bournemouth are being underestimated how actually good they are. So do I see us get anything at Liverpool? I think it's going to be difficult. That'll be a very hard game. City, I think we're just going to lose. To be honest, I think they're just better than us. And they proved it already this season twice. So yeah, that's my prediction. Yeah, we're not going to get anything in City. And the Liverpool one is going to be tricky. A very tricky game. Yeah, but thank you to McManus for his support, man. Smash the likes for me, guys. Like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to donate, I would very much appreciate it because I'm actually monetized. £1, £2, that's enough. All right, I would appreciate it. All right, let me check something quick. But yeah, c'est la vie. All right. 1 second, guys. I'm just checking something. Mm-hmm. All right, there you have it. All right, welcome along everybody to my live stream, guys. Massive, massive game today. Huge game against Fulham at Craven Cottage. Needless to say, I'm very, very nervous before the game. Every game is like a cup final these days, and we need to win. We need to win. We need to win every game now, to be honest. City won yesterday, of course. I was kicking myself at the end there that they won. Maybe deservedly, yeah, but they won at the end. They got a penalty and they won. So yeah, that kind of puts us back to square one. To be honest, we need to win again today. If they hadn't got a result yesterday and they only got a point, that would have just been the icing on the cake. But they won. They keep the pressure up, and respect them for doing that. It's a tough place to go. McManus says, I agree. Liverpool possibly, depending on what Liverpool turns up. Hopefully, the Liverpool lost to Bournemouth. City, I think we lose. Unfortunately, they just need to switch it on against us. Yeah, they have our number. I think just the areas that we're strong in, City are also equally as strong, if not stronger. The areas where we do damage against teams, they are very strong in those areas. And like Ake, for example, Nathan Ake, paired off against Saka. You know, he is a fantastic, fantastic player. They just have the players to match us, you know. They have the players to match us, and they have more firepower, in my opinion. They're a good team. They're a good team, and one-on-one, they're going to beat us. Let's face it, every day of the week. You know what I mean? If they got together outside, I know, in the park and played outside my house, they'd win that too. Anytime, anywhere. They're just a better team than us, you know. It's as simple as that. They have, like I said, they have players that are strong in every position that we're strong. So we just can't combat it. It's just not happening right now for us. You know, it's just not happening. It's a tough one. It's a tough one, but there's a tough game coming up today, no doubt. I gotta go to work soon, guys. Unfortunately, otherwise, do a watch along for my pleasure. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Can't be bad. Can't be bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. Absolutely massive, massive game club. Enormous match ahead. Away to Fulham. Arteta has fired a warning, guys, over our key Arsenal opponent that could derail the title hunt. He's worried that we are currently conceding too many simple goals as we approach the business end of a huge season for the club. We did labour to a 2-2 draw away to Sporting Lisbon in Portugal on Thursday night. A result that kind of frustrated, will leave us frustrated, despite leaving Arsenal in the driving seat to qualify for the Europa League. Yeah, that quarter-final game. Yeah, we host the last 16, second leg at the Emirates next week. Premier League leaders Arsenal lacked their usual cohesion and rhythm at the Estadio Jose Alvalade, having made 6 changes to their starting 11 amid a busy fixture list and a potentially tricky London derby looming against high-flying Fulham at Craven Cottage on Sunday. And Fulham are doing well for themselves. Prediction: a narrow Arsenal win. Arsenal to win 2-1. I think it's going to be very, very tough. I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to be very, very tough for us. A real battle. But here's hoping we can do it here, because we need to. We need to win that game. Simple as. We need to win the match. Fulham continue to enjoy a superb season back in the Premier League and will be hoping to take advantage of any tired legs in the Arsenal side after their European assignment. But the Gunners will be strengthened by the return of the spine of their side, or on a run of results that shows they believe they can get a result from any situation. They are likely to be tested again, but Mikel Arteta's side should have enough to keep the title bid on track. Arsenal to win 2-1. Not going to be easy. Team news ahead of the game. Odegaard expected to play. Martin Odegaard missed the midweek game against Sporting with illness, but should recover in time to face Fulham, with Kieran Tierney also likely to return to the squad. Eddie Nketiah, though, is set to miss out again with an ankle injury. That's a pity. That's a pity. He's done well for us this season. The match will come too soon for Gabriel Jesus, who continues to step up his recovery. But Emile Smith-Rowe could make his first start of the season, and Thomas Partey, Aaron Ramsdale, and Gabriel can all be expected to return to the starting 11. Fulham team news: Palhinha suspended, but no fresh injury concerns. Palhinha remains out for Fulham as he serves the second match of his suspension for picking up 10 yellow cards, and Cedric Suarez is eligible to feature against his parent club. Otherwise, there are no fresh injury concerns for Marco Silva to deal with. Manor Solomon will look to score for the 6th match in a row, while Willian is expected to start against his former side. Where to watch Fulham v Arsenal? Good morning and welcome to Standard Sports live coverage of Arsenal's trip to London rivals Fulham today. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game, guys, no doubt. It's going to be a tricky one. Straight up. Rahul Kapoor in with a comment: Arsenal are getting smacked up today. Yeah, hopefully not, from my point of view. But how are you getting on, Rahul? I hope you're keeping well, man, and I hope you're having a nice weekend. Yeah, let me know what team you support, or is it Arsenal? But thank you for joining the stream anyway. I appreciate it. And like I said, I hope you're having a nice weekend so far. And yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully not. But who knows in football, huh? Every game now is a tough game. Every game is a cup final. So we'll have to see. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to my live stream and paying me, because I'm monetized. So thank you for boosting my channel and supporting my channel. Thank you for paying me, basically, Rahul is what I'm saying. City fans, so all is good. What a surprise. Thanks for tuning into my stream anyway and paying me. I appreciate it, because I'm monetized. When I'm spending the money, I'll think of you. But yeah. All right, let's check something out quick. All right, let's go with the Premier League predictions, guys. Arsenal to thump Fulham. Hopefully. Hopefully. This fixture has fallen at the perfect time for Arsenal, and I'm expecting them to dispatch Fulham without too much fuss. How Palhinha is missing with suspension again for the hosts, and his influence was sorely missed at Brentford last Monday, while Alexander Mitrovic didn't look overly interested in that encounter. It was a performance more in keeping with Fulham's underlying numbers this season that have pointed to a huge overachievement in terms of their results. Fulham's expected goals against record remains the worst in the Premier League, pointing towards high quality chances being offered up. It can't be that generous to team towards the top of the Premier League, is perhaps explains by Fulham getting just 1 point from 8 games against teams in the top 6 this season. Wow. And maybe 7th, yeah, but the teams in the top 6 they've done very bad against. Really struggling. Robel Daniel. Okay. Poor. Always good to tune into the opposition. Robel Daniel, Arsenal 2-0. I hope so. Del Boy Gunner, how's Dave? I'm alright, man. I'm not too bad. The only thing is I have to go to work soon. But yeah, it is what it is. That's life, man. C'est la vie. You're going 1-1. Yeah, I think it's also going to be a score draw. But I'm going for more 2-2. But I just saw there, like, obviously, it doesn't really have an outcome on today's game, Del Boy. But they've only taken 1 point from 8 games against teams that are in the top 6 this season. So they don't do well against teams in the top 6. And goals against, goals conceded, they have the worst record in the Premier League. So hopefully we can do something against them. But we need a win. We need a win. It's as simple as that. City yesterday, the win they got, they deserved it. But I mean, we need to win this one. We need to win every game now. All right, guys, this man also has a YouTube channel, yeah? And this is the channel here, Del by Gunner TV. So subscribe to his channel, like his videos, comment on his videos too, guys, and make sure when you subscribe that you click that notifications bell. That's the name of the game. That whenever Del Boy uploads content, and he uploads a lot of quality content, that you can be there, yeah? That you can be there, and you can take part in it. So simple as that. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one, Del Boy, and I am nervous. I mean, I don't know what it is, but before every game now, I'm just getting like. I was in work yesterday, and I was paying attention to the City game. Yeah, I was keeping up to date on it. Yeah, and I was working with an Aussie. He's a gooner. All right. So two of us were like, you know what I mean. But unfortunately, City turned it around in the end, and they got the win. So we find ourselves back to the drawing board again, needing to win today. We need to win. We need to win every game now. Like McManus asked me there on this stream, how do I think we're going to do against Liverpool and City? They are really the crunch games for me, and with all due respect to the other teams. Liverpool, I don't know. I think we could get stuffed if things don't go our way. Because, okay, they didn't do too well yesterday, but they showed against United what they have in their locker. And when it clicks, it clicks. So we could really get a pasting there. But hopefully not. Against City, I think we're going to get an L. I think we're going to lose. I can't see us going to the Etihad. I can't see us going to Manchester City and actually getting something out of that game. I don't think it's going to happen now. I don't think it's on the cards. Not to be negative, but I just don't think it's going to happen. But what do you think, Del Boy, man? Let me know. How do you think we're going to fare against Liverpool and City? Because let's face it, the City game is going to decide a lot. I mean, we can win as many games as we want, but if we go to City and just offer up to 3 points, we're done. You know what I mean? Our goose is cooked. And we have to go to the Etihad. That game is going to be absolutely explosive. But we need to score. We need to score. If my memory serves me correct, we did not score against them in the 2 games we played. We need to score. It's as simple as that. If that doesn't happen for whatever reason, it's not going to be easy. That's for sure. It's going to be a tough one. But yeah, it is what it is. It is good. Subscribe if you haven't already to my channel, guys. And I am monetized, so if you want to donate £1 or 2, I would appreciate it. Boost me up a little bit. Yeah, United are playing Southampton today. Honestly, my legs are shaking. this game is just gonna. I mean, I am nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Massive game lies ahead for the club. Absolutely huge test today, and the one that we need to win. And let's make no mistake about that. We need to win this one. It's as simple as that. Nervous enough now going into that game. All right, a preview of the game, guys. Fulham v Arsenal. If we win it today, it's going to be our 5th straight league win. We could clinch a small slice of top flight history. We won all 4 of our away Premier League London derbies this season by an aggregate score of 8-0. In the history of English Football League, no side has ever won 5 consecutive away capital clashes while keeping a clean sheet each time. The team hasn't tasted defeat in our last 9 matches against Fulham, but this Marco Silva team is a different prospect. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Only Man United, Newcastle and Tottenham have left Craven Cottage with 3 points so far this season, while they forced us to come from behind to claim a late victory. Yeah. They've been a surprise team this season. Of course, Willian is helping them. They're 7th in the league right now. They could actually equal their best ever top flight finish that they came in 2008-2009. Of course, they got the goals of Alexander Mitrovic. They've steadily improved as the campaign has unfolded. And since the World Cup break, they have only lost 3 matches. Tough game lies ahead, no doubt. It's going to be a challenge, but it's one that we need to win. It's as simple as that. We need a victory in this game. Simple as that. Silva says about Arsenal. Okay, so this is what the Fulham coach says about Arsenal. Arsenal have been really consistent, playing good football, adapting really well, and reacting well when they don't achieve a good result. Straight away comes the reaction. A good example was after the defeats against City at home and Everton. 2 bad results, but straight away after they reacted well and won some important games. They are getting the maturity and the experience to react in the right way, and it will be a really tough game for us. But we are going to do our best again to be really tough for Arsenal. It was tough for them in the first game, played away at home, and I'm sure at the Cottage we want to make things even more difficult for them. Arteta, it's true that is something that we must improve massively if we want to keep winning games. When you concede 2 poor goals like we did away from home in Europe, it's very difficult to get a positive result. We gave too many simple balls away, we didn't defend well enough, and we have to do better up against our opponents. Having returned to training this week, Gabriel Jesus is edging closer to a first-team return, but Mikel Arteta is wary of rushing him back too soon. Eddie Nketiah and Leonardo Trossard are likely to miss out again, while Martin Odegaard and Kieran Tierney missed the midweek game against Sporting through illness. But it is hoped they may recover in time. Mohamed El-Neni remains out long-term with a knee injury. For Fulham, influential midfielder João Palhinha will sit out the second of his 2-match ban after collecting too many yellow cards, while left back Lavin Kurosawa picked up a knee injury that is set to sideline him for a few more weeks. Tom Kearney, let me just do this. Tom Kearney ankle and Neeskens Cabano Achilles will also be absent, while Cedric is eligible to face us as per the terms of his loan agreement. Fulham are winless in 9 meetings with Arsenal, drawn 2, lost 7 since a 2-1 home win in January 2012. Arsenal have won 71% of the Premier League games against Fulham. All statistics though, guys. All statistics. But at the end of the day, they're just stats. We need to go out and win the game. Simple as. Big up to McManus for his support. I appreciate it with both his channels. Here's the other one, guys. McManus Gaming. Smash the likes also for him and subscribe to him, guys. Big up. Not too many people watching now, I think, to get the subscribes going, but it is what it is, man. I live to fight another day. I struggle a lot. Ugh. God. Oh, man. I got home for like 1 a.m. yesterday after work. You know what I mean? Saying no more about it. Say no more about it, guys. That's what's going on right now. The old school gunner is on the grind. It is what it is. Mikel Arteta's pre-Fulham press conference. In the aftermath of our 2-2 draw at Sporting Lisbon on Thursday, Mikel Arteta swiftly turned his attention to Sunday's game against Fulham. Yeah, of course, because it's an absolutely massive game. It's now our biggest game this season. Every game that we play, the next game is always the biggest game. We need to win every single match. It's as simple as that. The pressure on the team, of course, is immense. I understand that. The pressure is absolutely, but that's what you have to face when you're going for the league title. You have to handle the pressure too. And we're going to find out a lot about this Arsenal team in the next 2 months or so. We're going to find out a lot about them. Have they got what it takes? Are they up there? Can they do the business? And how good are they? I mean, that also remains to be. How good is the team? Can we actually do it? I really hope so. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Definitely an incredible game, a very tough game, a hard match for the club. Yeah, what can I say? A massive, massive game is coming up. Thank you to McManus for his support. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to be up against in this one, no doubt. Yeah, the game is kicking off at 2 p.m., guys. Just as I'm heading to work. So it'll be squeaky bum time, that's for sure. But hopefully we can do something in that game. Hopefully we can get something out of the match, guys. But it's definitely going to be squeaky bum time. Oh my god. Let's hope we can do something now. But yeah, 2 p.m. is the kickoff, yeah, at Craven Cottage. I mean, yeah, it would be nice if Arsenal won it, though. I don't know where all the neutrals going for Arsenal, to be honest, because of course there's people out there that just don't like the club. They don't like us. But it's going to be interesting. Fulham are winless in 9 Premier League meetings with Arsenal since a 2-1 home win in January 2012. They drew 2 and they lost 7. They've lost all 4 against the Gunners at Craven Cottage during that run. Arsenal have won 71% of their Premier League games against Fulham, their highest win rate and against an opponent they've faced over 20 times in the competition. Arsenal have won all of their away Premier League London derbies this season by an aggregate score of 8-0. In the history of the English Football League, no side has ever won 5 consecutive away London derbies while keeping a clean sheet each time. Fulham have lost 16 of their last 18 Premier League games against sides starting today top of the table, 1-2. So 1-2 lost 16, including each of the last 9 in a row. The exceptions in this run were victories in March 2006 against Chelsea and March 2009 against Man United. March is a good month for them. Fulham have lost just 3 of their last 13 Premier League home games this season, going down to Newcastle, Man United and Tottenham. Even if they lose all of their remaining home games this season, it would be fewer defeats than they suffered at Craven Cottage in any of their 3 previous Premier League campaigns. Interesting. They're back, of course, and they mean business. And they're looking to do something today against Arsenal. So let's not be in any doubt about that, guys. They're looking to turn us over. They want to take the 3 points at home, and I'm sure they'll be confident they can do something against us. I'm sure their manager is going to have them go out there, get ready, and prepare. I'm sure that's going to happen. You know what I mean? So we'll just have to see what happens on the day. It is what it is, you know. We'll just have to see what happens on the day. It is what it is. Yeah, let's see. Hmm. All right, just give me a second, guys. And I'll be back in the stream. Just give me 1 second, okay? I'll just take a quick All right, guys, I am back. Sorry about that little break. I had to send a friend a message. Yeah, huge game coming up, guys. Not long now to kick off. I unfortunately have to go to work. But it is what it is, yeah. Gotta make that money. Simple as. It is what it is. Gotta make the cash. Those Pondulics. Mikel Arteta took some questions from journalists ahead of the game against Fulham as he provided an injury and fitness update and discussed Bernd Leno's display since he swapped out London for West London in the summer. Bernd Leno is not really a good goalkeeper, and he was never good enough for Arsenal guys. So in Ramsdale, you know what I mean? You can't compare the two. On if Gabriel Jesus will be fit enough to play a part, let's see. He will only have one more training session. He really needs to feel confident and ready to do that, and he's got a big say in that. On if he has any problems with our players' behaviour after we were charged with over celebrating. When you win in football, you celebrate because it's very difficult to win. And if he was surprised with the charge, if you want passion and emotion, there was nothing better than scoring goals and winning football matches. It is not on me to judge. And if he will tell his players not to celebrate if we win on Sunday, no, for sure, no. And Bernd Leno's displays for Fulham, I'm very happy for Bernd. He's a really good goalkeeper. We knew that. I'm really glad we went somewhere where he's. I'm really glad he went somewhere where he's happy and performing. Our players struggling with illness. We lost Martin on Thursday and he could not make the game. And Kieran as well as the injured players, but hopefully nobody else picks it up and we have a full squad to face Fulham. We're heading across the capital on Sunday for our fixture against Fulham, and you can see how things went at London Colony in the final training session. Hopefully, guys, things will be good. Hopefully, things will go good for us in today's game. Massive game coming up. I mean, a real huge game coming up, guys. Hopefully, things will go good for us. You know, I hope, I pray. That's all I can say about that. You know what I mean? I hope things really go well for us and we turn out. You know what I mean? There's a good performance. Simple as. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, either way. All right, I'm going to knock this live stream on the head. I want to thank everybody for your continued support, all your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Yeah, I really appreciate it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're kind of closing in on the game now. It's just an hour away. Massive thing for the club. Like I said, best of luck to the team today. I'll be paying attention. I'm on my way to work. By the time I get to work, the game will probably be over. But I hope and I pray that Arsenal will win. And then, yeah. Talk soon, guys. All the best and the best of luck to the team today. I mean that because this is a massive game for us. All right. And talk soon, guys. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.